Okay, so I've got the rest of these pork chops stuffed. And remember, the stuffing is just the Fontina cheese, the sage, the prosciutto. I've stuffed it really nice inside of the pockets that we've created in the pork chop. And that's what it's going to look like. Simple and easy, right? We're going to go ahead and make sure that we get salt and pepper. And I'm using some garlic salt. I know, what are you going to do? A little garlic salt on the outside, just so it gives it a nice little taste on the coating. Boom, 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 boom. And some pepper, because we always live with salt and pepper, my friend. There we go. That's it. Boom, on that side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kai's dinner. Okay. There we go. Now you see the sweet potatoes have come up to a boil. We're just going to let them boil about 8 minutes, and they'll be perfect. The problem when you do sweet potato mashed potatoes is the sweet potatoes break down. It's because of their sugar level, their glucose. So what's going to happen is we're going to add a little bit of those dried instant potatoes to it when we're blending them out. But we'll get to that. All right, folks, sorry to jump ahead. What I do is I have a cast iron skillet that's cooking or heating right now, and I want to get it nice and hot before I put the oil in. This is what we're going to do to sear the outside of the pork chop. Lovely pork chop. I'm going to turn Lucy, my lovely Lucy, I'm going to turn Lucy up to about, 375, and I am going to turn her convection oven on, but first I'm going to let the oven get started first, then I'll put the convection portion on, because it cooks rapidly, and that's the way I am. Okay, so we got it nice and hot. Once again, I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, EVO, baby. Live and die by it. Oh, can you hear that already? Oh, baby. All right, here we go, pork chops. And all I did was salt and pepper on the outside. Salt and pepper, garlic salt is what I use. And what we're going to do is we're going to give a nice coating. Oh, listen to that. Get that heat going there. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stuffed pork chops, guys. Stuffed pork chops. Quick and easy. I started this because my friend Lori said she wanted meals that she can make in 1 hour or less. I guarantee you, all the meals I put out were an hour or less. The shopping may take you a little longer, but I promise you, by the time we're done, the meal's will be worth the wait. Okay, guys, so that's cooking. We've got those started. We're going to sear that edge. While that's going, we're going to go ahead and prep out the Brussels sprouts. And what I've done, oh my goodness, with dirty workstation. Can you believe that crap? Whoop, sorry, FCC. Sorry, what are you going to do? All right, so Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprout looks like this. They grow on a little vine. It looks like a vine. It grows out like this, and it comes out like this. You got dozens of them up and down on this stalk. And all we're going to do to these today is we're going to cut the bottoms off and give it a nice crisscross on the top. Aren't those lovely? Aren't those lovely? Okay, so it's done. I've already prepped out the most because, if I have to sit here waiting for you guys all day long, jeez, it'll be a long show. All right, there we go. We're done. That's prepped. For the Brussels sprouts, all I'm going to use is my lovely Todd English cookware. I hope I get a sponsor or something from that. Anyway, Todd English, we're going to turn that thing up. We're going to get that hot a little bit. We're just going to do a gentle saute in a little butter and olive oil for the Brussels sprouts. And then I'm going to add some chicken stock to it. We're going to let that steam a little bit, and that's going to be it. We'll finish off with a little toast saute. We're going to add almonds to it. Voila, beautiful dish, I promise. Okay, so those are going nicely. This is working and the pan's getting hot. I'm telling you guys, we are so efficient. Look at us. Look at us. Okay, that's going well. Let's go. I've got Lucy turned on, and I'm going to go ahead and put my confection portion of her on, just so she stays nice and hot for me. And let's go ahead and get that ready to go. It should be nice and hot by now. Yeah, that's good. So we're just going to put like 2 teaspoons, just a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. I just want to give these guys a brown. 2 tablespoons of butter, because, well, I go through butter like there's no tomorrow. Boom. There you go. 2 tablespoons. While that's going, I'm going to grab me my tongs. Thank you. And let's take it. Actually, you know what? I know it's just like the chicken. Remember we talked you had to have about a 1/16 of an inch of white around the edges before we flipped it. Pork chop's the same thing. I'm not going to sit here and play nervous Nelly and keep checking it, because you will not get a nice coating on the bottom. And we want it to have a beautiful caramelization. We want that meat to be brown. Is what we want. So here we go. I'm going to give it perfect. We've let it go for a few minutes, and it's just now. Pardon me. Thank you. Pardon me. Pardon me. Thank you. Pardon me. It's just now ready to flip, and there we go. You see that caramelization? Tell me that ain't spanking. Now, I know you people are thinking, well, I can do that, I can do that. Yes, I know you can do that. That's why I'm letting you do it. Look at that. Beautiful golden brown. You want to make sure your pork gets a nice feel on the outside. That'll keep all the juices on the inside when we finish it off inside of Lucy. Oh, a couple minutes left on that one. All right, we're going to let that get nice and seared on it. Once again, we're not going to touch it. And there we go. Our beautiful oil and everything's going in there. Lovely. Uh-oh. There we go. Brussels sprouts. Simple and easy. I gotta tell you something. Lots and lots of vitamins. Everything you need. Everything you need inside this little vegetable. So we're gonna go ahead and put it inside there. Oh, smell that already. Coat them up really nice. Folks, that's hot. Don't be reaching anything like I am. I'm a fool. What are you gonna do? I always throw it in the fire. I reach in there all the time. You'll see me do this. Sorry. It doesn't really bother me. I'm not a girly girl. So, those are done. We're going to saute them a little bit in the oil. Look at that. Don't they look nice? Oh, spanking. Did you get a chicken stock when you were cleaning, Heather? No? Oh, no. All right, fine. All right, there we go. Once again, I haven't gotten to the store yet, so I'm going to use just a little bit of it. We're going to use about a teaspoon total. Just a little teaspoon of it. And I'm just going to coat it on top. I'm going to throw some water on it. We're going to let them steam out. And that'll be dinner, guys. And I'm going to put about, I don't know, 8 ounces. What are these glasses full, right? 8 ounces. We're going to go with 8 ounces. Let that come up a little bit. We're going to hit that. Nice. And what else, folks? What else are we going to do? Salt and pepper, folks. I know you're probably getting annoyed at me saying that, but I'm telling you, without salt and pepper, it's like kissing a girl. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that another time. All right, salt and pepper. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Salt and pepper. We're going to let that come up to a boil. That's going good. You're looking good. Pork chops are spanking. I'm just going to do a little bit. Oh, that's the side with the cheese. You got to watch out for that side because it does leak out. The cheese will leak out if we're not careful. We're just going to give it a quick zip. Just because I don't like the way it looks. All right, there we go. Those are coming up beautifully. Nice color. And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Here we go. Those are almost ready to put in the oven. I'll let you know in just a second. You see our boils come up on these. We're going to turn this heat down just a little bit. Just a little bit on Lucy there. I want it to stay at a nice steaming level. Oh, God. That smells good, folks. Now, our sweet potatoes. They should be just about close to being ready. And let's just test them. They got about 3 minutes more. Yeah, they're close. Let's just give it about 2 minutes. We'll drain those out. While we're doing that, I'm going to get the kitchen ready for that. I'll be right back, folks. Go ahead and check your kitchen. Make sure everything's ready. Dinner's almost served. Everything's seared. Look at the golden brown on those things. That is what I'm talking about. You want your food to have all that flavor. That's all flavor right there, folks. Boom. Look at that. Now, you got to be careful because the cheese was going to melt. Oh, look at that. That's mine. Oh. That looks good. Okay, I pulled them out of the oven. They're going to go inside the oven right now. Our preheated oven at 375. Lucy, you got them? We'll let them go for a few minutes. I'd have to say it's probably going to be about 12 to 16, somewhere in that zone. Depends how thick your pork chop was. Depends on what stuff you put in there. It won't take that long. I'm going to finish off these last ones real quick. We're going to get the sweet potatoes drained. Our Brussels sprouts are looking spanking. Let me get them drained. We're going to prepare. We're going to do the sweet potato mash in just 2 minutes. The pork chops will be coming up and we'll be ready to go, okay? Peace.